guys as they are in the race and making their moves. Now we are aboard Harmsco Hurricane with a rear view. Mr. Hank Harms is the owner of Harmsco Hurricane, and of course the host for today's race. Very shortly we will be getting a little bit of the conversation of Steve Page and John Christensen with a front shot from Harmsco Hurricane, listening into some of the talk of the racers. Let's listen.
Do it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's see. I think we're in the right milling area. Get yourself buckled up here. They won't fool around too long. Well, Nikki's way down there, so we got some time. You see that big building there past us, or maybe the second one down? I think when we're coming in offshore, I think that ought to be our heading. I know we can't be looking at the embassy, so maybe that set of buildings, the two alike over there. I'm going to tell you what, it's rough out here.
7 o'clock.
No, I think that's a spectator.
That's spectator.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think the turn is to the left of him, Sue.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind running the course once with somebody in front of us.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. It's exactly what we want to do.
Some of the conversation aboard Dragon Lady.
Come on, give us some smoke.
We're on board Nightmare now with Ron Bellini, Richie Sapullo, and Luis Vasquez. Nightmare is maintained by RC Performance, which is owned by Richie Sapullo. They've also done a lot of work for the Snapper race team. RC Performance. D666 Nightmare. Just a moment, we're going to be going on board In Excess.
All right, this is our milling circle, right?
All right, can anybody in your left, Trace?
Yeah, US 1, but he's kind of moving off to the left.
I'm going to start the turn.
You want to give me that back? I'll stick it in there, Trace.
Yeah.
And throw that back. It's like drop it. Good.
That's driver Ted Sabarese on the right, Tress Martin, Throttleman on the left, Rick Sabarese, the navigator. 45-foot fountain. In Excess.
All right. 12 laps. You can see where you're going now, right? Just don't get in the other middle circle. There's a recovery on your left. We transferred about 6 gallons so far. I'll do 10, then I'll hold it up.
3 minutes till start of the race. They just announced on 78.
All right.
This is good. All those other boats in that second start.
Aboard Carlos and Charlie's.
Kurt, every now and then I'm going to find a little bit of water to wash our windshield.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Is this a start-finish boat here? That's turn 1, right?
Turn 1.
Okay. Let's bump on up a little bit and get on.
I will. I'm going to let them get a little ahead of
Yeah,
I'll nail it.
Nail it. You're such a show-off.
Okay, now we're beginning to line up, getting ready for the start. We've got the Super, the Open, and the Modified start. They're going 12 laps. There we see on the outside the pace boat. There's Carlos and Charlie's moving up as we get ready to see the lineup, and there it is, Carlos and Charlie's Recovery. Also, Alcone Motorsports and Sui Generis. And now on the inside, it's M8 Lipship there with Mr. Phil Lipschutz and John Tomlinson aboard. Also, we see Recovery, Carlos and Charlie's, Alcone Motorsports, Sui Generis, Utterly Fantastic, Gone Clear, Jaws, and Ohio Steel. That's the lineup so far, just moments away from the green flag. And there we see, of course, M8 Lipship and Recovery, Carlos and Charlie's, Alcone, Sui Generis, Utterly Fantastic, Gone Clear, Jaws, and Ohio Steel getting ready now, getting close. There's M8 on the outside, Pace Boat on the outside, getting ready, waiting for the green flag. And now we've got the green flag. This is the 1995 Palm Beach County Offshore Grand Prix Festival, the Super, the Open, and the Modified start. They're off. What an unbelievable display of horsepower. Gone Clear is going to the immediate lead, followed by Sui Generis, Alcone Motorsports, and Recovery. Great battle here in the early moments of this race. Recovery getting hosed down by Alcone Motorsports, but Recovery is able to be on the inside of the buoy. Utterly Fantastic on the outside coming up along with Jaws. It's a drag race here as we approach the first turn of this race. The leaders so far gone clear. Sui Generis, Alcone Motorsports Recovery, Utterly Fantastic, and Jaws on the outside. Over 30 boats in all entered in this second day of racing here in Palm Beach County, Florida. The Super, the Open, and the Modified. Early moments of this race. The fifth and final national race of the APBA racing season. There's Sui Generis and Jaws with Utterly Fantastic laying back a little bit. Now coming into the picture is Ohio Steel on the outside. Ohio Steel. Utterly Fantastic and Ohio Steel. Everyone off to a great start here in the early moments of this race. Utterly Fantastic on the inside. MOO with Rob Stevenson and Andy Trout aboard. 35-foot motion. Utterly Fantastic. The Utterly Fantastic racing team has won 4 checkered flags in a row for U.S. Offshore. They've won every national race for U.S. Offshore. Haven't run too many APBA, but they took a 3rd place in Sarasota. Utterly Fantastic, MOO, Rob Stevenson and Andy Trout. 35-foot motion with 2 500-horsepower Chevy inboards. As we look to the leaders, we've got gone clear, Alcone Motorsports and Jaws. Uh-oh, we got a major problem. Uh-oh, Jaws has hooked and flipped over. Jaws, a 46-foot skater, has flipped over. Apparently must have been some mechanical problems because it's really unusual here, the first turn. There you see that 46-foot skater. Let's see it one more time. It's hooking and now flipping over. 46-foot skater with Dave Wesseldike and Dennis Kaiser aboard. Jaws right around the first turn. Very unusual. We feel that it's probably a mechanical problem for that to happen. Unbelievable sportsmanship by the Ohio Steel Racing Team. Mr. John Revin and Hurley Stepp pulling over to Jaws to help out fellow competitors Dennis Kaiser and Dave Wesseldike. We can tell you that Dennis and Dave are okay, but we're going to see this one more time. There you see Jaws on the outside going around the turn. Hooking and flipping over. Dennis Kaiser and Dave Wesseldike aboard this 46-foot skater, but they are okay. Once again, Ohio Steel going over to help out. Great sportsmanship. There's that 46-foot skater upside down on Ohio Steel right there. One boat that didn't see that mishap is Sui Generis, but it certainly will see it next time around as it laps around this course. Sui Generis M37. Currently #1 in the modified. It's a 37-foot Talon, and it's powered by 2 840-horsepower motor shop inboards with Merc Cruiser drives. There is Sui Generis M37. And as we get a little bit closer, we'll tell you that aboard is driver John Brown. He's from Philadelphia. Throttle Ed Schultz from Toms River, New Jersey. Sui Generis has just been unstoppable this 1995 racing season. An unbelievable piece of equipment. It's gotten a checkered flag in every race that it's entered. Sui Generis M37 currently in first place in the APBA national points in the modified. Also first place in the prop series. All that Sui Generis had to do is show up for this race, and it will be your national champion in the modified. Sui Generis 37-foot Talon. Now, the Sui Generis Racing Team would like to thank Talon Marine for building a great hull, the Motor Shop for great horsepower, Seaport Marine and Recovery Service out of Toms River. Ed Schultz is the owner of Seaport Marine and Recovery Service, also the throttle man aboard Sui Generis. Also, Penn Trucking and Warehousing in Philadelphia and Sterling Helicopters in Philadelphia as well, a great helicopter company. Sui Generis currently in first place in the modified. Nice throttling there, Ed Schultz out of Toms River, New Jersey. Other competitors in M-Class include Utterly Fantastic, Extractor, of course, Comco Lipship, Supercharger, and Carlos and Charlie's. But right now, it's M37 Sui Generis in first place. On the inside, M8 is Lip Ship Performance, a 35-foot Jaguar. Battle going on here in the modified between Lip Ship Performance and Sui Generis. Sui Generis on the outside. John Brown and Ed Schultz aboard. Freeze frame video. I'd like to thank the Sui Generis racing team for helping us out and transporting our equipment. Lip Ship Performance now, M8 is slightly ahead, is in first place, with Sui Generis falling into second place. M8 Lip Ship Performance now is in first place. Sui Generis, M37 in second place with John Brown and Ed Schultz. Battle going on here in the modified. Lip Ship Performance and Sui Generis. Lip Ship Performance is Phil Lipship as the driver. John Tomlinson, throttle man. M8 Lip Ship on the outside. Looking back is Sui Generis. We got Sui Generis on the inside. On the outside is Utterly Fantastic now, coming up quickly. So we got a battle here between these three M boats. We've got Sui Generis, Lip Ship, and Utterly Fantastic on the outside. There is M8 Lip Ship currently in first place here in the early moments of this race in the modified. Lip Ship, Utterly Fantastic, and Sui Generis all very close together in a great battle here in the modified. Looking back is Sui Generis laying back. Lip Ship and Utterly Fantastic now bow to bow. Utterly making its move on the outside, picking up some room, and now taking the lead over a Lip Ship Performance ever so slightly. Great battle going on here in M class with Lip Ship and Utterly Fantastic on the outside. There is Sui Generis coming around the turn now in third place. Lip Ship Performance, 35-foot Jaguar powered by two 800-horse-powered Zool Racing inboards with Mercruiser drives. Throttle man is John Tomlinson, who usually drives. The driver, Phil Lipschutz. He is the driver, usually throttles, though. The owner, Mark Herman from Batavia, Ohio, the owner of Lip Ship Performance. Utterly Fantastic on the outside, Lip Ship on the inside. Battle here in M class. Lip Ship Performance out of Miami is a cigarette dealer as well as a dealer for other high-performance boats, racing as well as pleasure. John Tomlinson is the owner-operator of TNT Custom Marine. John and Phil have been around a long time. They used to run Dollar Marine Special, another 42-foot Apache powered by Zool Racing inboards. Lip Ship Performance, M8. There's Sui Generis coming up on the outside. Sui Generis. Battle here in M-Class, Sui Generis and Lip Ship Performance. John Brown and Ed Schultz aboard M37. Sui Generis now passing Lip Ship Performance. Utterly Fantastic, though, still in the lead in M class. It's Utterly Fantastic, Sui Generis, and Lip Ship Performance. Just listen to those Zool Racing engines.